Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Angel Gonzalez. I am a life coach with a profound commitment with you. Because of that reason, I want to bring every week original content that can add value to your life. And because I am motivated for your success, it is my pleasure to dive deep into the areas that can point you on the right direction to achieve your goals and dreams. In today's episode, I want to analyze with you 5 steps that everyone must take to be prepared for a successful networking journey. This is about 5 steps that everyone must take to be prepared for a successful networking journey. And the reality is that networking is a vital component on every person's life to move towards their ideal of success. Individually, we are able and capable of creating anything that we want. However, we need to connect with other people along the way to be able to sell what we are creating. Please allow me to elaborate. First, I will tell you what this is not about. This is not only about the coaching industry, the course creation industry, and this is not an episode dedicated to sell people who have to knock at your door every day to persuade you to buy something that you didn't know you needed until that person put it right there in front of you. What is this about then? This is about you. This is about your personal brand. This is about your professional profile. This is about your ideas. This is about the ideal for which you wake up every morning and you do what you do every single day. When we are talking about networking, we are talking about connecting with people who might be interested in what you have to offer. Your personal brand, your professional profile, your ideas. In today's world, people don't find jobs by only submitting a CV. That's a hard pill to swallow. Job seekers are competing with huge networking systems that have been developed for years. Those systems set the bar higher and higher every day. Hiring managers know that people are crafting attractive CVs with AI as well, and some people are not prepared for the same level as the CV states. Companies are prioritizing people who focus more on building reputation and connections, and they are known by their expertise in certain areas. Sorry, but I have to tell you the world is not changing. The world already changed, and we are catching up with it. There is a huge generation gap that left out people that were not prepared to adapt and grow with the rapid pace changing world where we are living right now. Look, I am 14 years old now. I was born in the 1980s. I experienced the transition from analog Nintendo to the digital and virtual world. What happened in the last 2 decades is remarkable. Every day, I am amazed with the launch of new technologies, the adoption of new working systems that facilitate processes and procedures for companies and solopreneurs to experience rapid progress on their endeavors. Not moving to the speed that the world is setting is leaving many people behind. It is a reality. And most people fall in the trap of fear because people are feeling that they don't belong to this generation. I want to break that fear right now. If a guy like Tony Robbins, who is 20 years older than me, or Brian Tracy, who is 40 years older, can profit out of this world, you can. That's it. You can do it as well. What is the excuse? They already have money. They have a team of experts. They are public figures. Everyone knows them. They are special. They have something that you have and I have, and something that you need to build as well as I did. They have a brain and a mindset of creating your own success. We are not much different. We have a brain, we are able to learn, and what you need to build, if you haven't done it yet, is the mindset of creating your own success. We can help ourselves understand better the new tools, these new technologies, and the trends that are transforming the way we live every single day. And how do we do all this in isolation? We can't. Look, We can watch, we can listen, and we can read, but we need to connect with other people involved in the areas of our interest so we can learn from them and introduce ourselves as students and part of this process. That is part of the science of networking, guys. The quality of your results are the equivalent of the quality of your network. The quality of your results are the equivalent of the quality of your network. And right here, we want to talk about the first step to be prepared to do networking. And the first step is about developing awareness regarding our current network and how much value is it adding to our lives. And certainly, we can do this by initiating a self-assessment process. I want to invite you to look at your current network. Who are you in contact with? Who are the people in your contact list? When you look at who are the people that are in your contact list, you will understand the whys of your current situation. And don't take me wrong, it works well on both ways, whether you are getting good or negative results. The people you contact directly with a phone call, a text message, or WhatsApp, those are the people who are shaping you. The quality of your results is influenced by the quality of your network. Now let's move to the second step of this self-assessment. You want to define who are the people that you interact more with through social media. What are the profiles that you follow? What groups have you joined in this year? Who are your contacts on LinkedIn? Do you spend time with them online? Are you part or are you seeking to join a mastermind? Now, look at yourself. What is that thing that you want to improve the quality of your life? Are those online communities part of the plan for you to achieve the success that you want? The changes that you want? Are those pages, those posts that you follow, the content and the comments and likes adding value to your goals and aspirations? Look at who are you today and who do you need to become to achieve that thing that you want. Assessing your current network in the virtual world and offline is important because it will give you insights about your current situation and the conditions that you want to create to produce the results that you want to experience. And of course, it is vital to assess what are the goals that you pursue by networking with other people online and offline. Do you want to create professional discussions? Or you reach people because it adds distraction and humor to your life? Are you aware of the goals that you are hitting with your current network? I say this because whether you are or you are not setting goals associated with your network, you are getting some sort of outcome out of it, whether it is what you want or what you want to be away from. It is okay to have variety in your network. You may follow a pair of comedy pages and two professional related communities and associations. The reflection point rests on knowing if those networks are actually contributing for you to achieve your goals and dreams. Going through a self-assessment process gives you insights that you need to know to succeed in your networking efforts. And that is the first step that you want to take. Self-assessment of your current online and offline network. So you can gain clarity about the results that you are getting by having that people in your network. Does it make sense? I hope it does, because this is the phase one, your preparation for a successful networking journey. Now let's move to the second step. Are you attending networking events? Are you engaging with people who are part of the industry that you want to get involved with? I am talking about the people that are part of the environment where you want to belong. Guys, we are the average of the five people we spend most of our time with. Who are those five people that are in your first line of your network? What events, whether they are online or offline, are you attending? Are you attending conferences and summits associated to your professional interest? Are you joining masterminds? Are you attending regular trainings and workshops that are associated with your goals and dreams? If you are not doing this, you want to take immediate action and start researching about those events, those that are happening right now. I have worked with a few clients who were out of track regarding their careers. They all wanted to return to their field of interest, but their jobs and social schedules were a priority compared with the networking events they needed to attend to connect with the people, with the right people. When they understood that they were stuck in jobs they hated, an industry that they didn't want to be part of because of where they were investing their time, they started taking steps towards the changes that they really wanted. They used Google, LinkedIn, and Facebook to find events associated with their careers and interests, and so they began moving towards the changes they wanted to experience. If you want to work in the health industry, for example, what kind of events do you think that you need to research? If you want to work in the health industry, you want to start right now searching for those conferences, talks, exchanges, and workshops related to that area. If you have been out of this industry for more than 6 months, this is the first priority for you. What events are happening right now related to your area of interest? Are they online or are they happening offline? This is part one of networking, guys, the preparation phase, so you can start your networking journey with confidence. Now let's recap. Step number one, initiate a self-assessment looking at the contact list in your phone, your contacts in your social media channels, groups, and LinkedIn. Step number two, look at the event that you are attending with networking purposes. You are getting results associated with the activities where you are spending most of your time. Are those results similar to what you want to achieve? That's how you know if your efforts are driving the outcomes that you want to experience in your life. Make a list of those events that you must attend to connect with the people associated to the industry that you want to be part of. And then we move to step number three, which is research and stalk. Yes, guy, I say research and stalk. What it means to you is that you want to research all that you can about the event and stalk the people that will be there and you want to add to your network. If you already have a list of the events that you want to participate, you want to know as much as is it possible about the people that is going to be there. Research about the speakers, the organizers, the sponsors of the event, the type of content they share in their social media. Probably you won't spend long hours stalking everyone. Maybe you are not interested on every single human being and company at the event. But certainly you want to stalk some of the people that you would like to add to your network. Why? Why do you want to do this? That's a good question. And thank you very much for asking me. Because you want at least 1 minute to introduce yourself and engage in a topic that may be of the interest of that person that you want to connect with. And the reality is that there is not a better topic to engage people in a conversation than themselves, their accomplishment, their winnings, and their own ideas. You want to do this approach with the people that you want in your network. Who are they? Are they bankers? Are they marketers? Are they scientists? Are they politicians? Who are they? Are they coaches, therapists, or trainers? Are they people from the show business or people who are involved in sales or real estate, perhaps? Who are the people that you want to get in your network? This step is so important for you to get the results that you want on every networking event that you attend. Getting to know the people you want to add to your network may give you more opportunities, may open more doors for you, and may bring more successes to your life. When you know enough information about the people who you really want to add to your network, it becomes easier for you to establish meaningful conversations and connections, making them feel comfortable, pleasant, and even amused by spending their time with your and of course, agreeable to do networking with you. The best way to do this, guys, is asking questions. You can ask questions about the impact of their publications, for example, instead of trying to know in that particular moment if they have any publications. Does it make sense? Let's say, for example, that you are going to meet this special person who can help you shift your career. Are you going to wait until the date of the event to find out things about that person? Days before the doors open, you want to read their books. You want to know who is in their network, whether this person has a mastermind or any other community that you need to know about and become part of it. Things related to their personal life, but not in a creepy way. You want to know things that you both may have in common, so you can focus on creating instant rapport and help the creation of their relationship. If that person has published more than a book, you want to know their titles. What are those about? Who are the people these people are hanging out with, and how is that related to your field of interest? So instead of asking questions like, who do you know, that can influence the results that you want for your life, you can ask about their experiences working with the people that help them climb the success ladder, and how that contact, that coach, or that mentor influence over their lives. Establishing the connection and adding this person or this group of people to your network can influence positively the results that you want to experience in your life. I hope it makes sense, guys. This is gold. This is gold. This is what you need to know before saying, hello, I am blank. Then, down the road, you can deliver your elevator pitch. You can deliver your magistral introduction. You can ask for the contact, their email, their phone number if it is possible. But I have a question for you at this point, at this stage. And this open up the transition to the step number 4. Take the courageous pill. Take the courage pill and answer this question. Do you know how to engage with the people that you want to add to your network? In certain professional fields, it might be easier than others. And this opens up the transition to the step number 4. And you need to take the courage pill. Answer this question, please. Do you know how to engage with the people that you want to add to your network? In certain professional fields, it might be easier than others. And there are a couple of variables that you want to take into account. The first variable is about you and your personality. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? For introverts, networking is more difficult because it requires to meet people. And if you are an introvert, you may not feel comfortable with it. I know this because I am an introvert. You may not believe it, but it requires a huge effort to get in a room with a bunch of people that you don't know. Breaking the ice in a group that seems already homogeneous could be daunting. I know this situation can affect your confidence. It's the truth. When you are there, you may start wondering, what am I going to talk about? For how long? How do I ask for a phone number? It isn't a situation in which things can happen smoothly. However, guys, we need to be courageous as well and take some uncomfortable steps. Look, guys, I have been in places where I only sit, listen, and get out as soon as the speaker finishes. In other occasions, I smile, greet the person beside me, and if there is some rapport, we may exchange ideas and values to each other. And after a few events, I got to the point where I get to meet people, ask questions, and even ask for phone numbers. But sometimes it is just about listening and moving out. I know it is difficult. It triggers all sorts of reactions and fears. But, my friends introverts, courage is vital. You want to prepare a few questions ahead. And here I will leave you a key for you to use on your next networking event. You want to focus on building your LinkedIn profile. Get it ready to share your link or your QR with the people. It makes it easier for you and for them, and you get all that you need from it. Depending on the nature of the event, you can sort it out in less than 1 minute. A good introduction for my group of introverts is, I loved your talk, highlight one thing that stands out, and ask to connect through LinkedIn. You also want to be prepared to scan the QR and send the connection request. Make sure that whatever you do, you get that connection on the spot in less than 1 minute. And move out if you feel really uncomfortable. After a few events, you will be more confident and you will be able to establish longer and meaningful conversations with people. On the other hand, we have the extroverts. Some extroverts might find easier to meet people in different occasions and contexts. However, in most cases, they only engage with people who are already looking like them. What happens when they are trying to meet people from a different social status or professional fields? While they are trying to find a different networking. They can experience awkward feelings as well that make them withdraw from their attempts. The reality is that we are biased and we don't want to be seen in those moments of hesitation or weakness. Neither we want to be judged or feel out of our comfort zone. That is why networking requires preparation of oneself. Extroverts need to follow these same principles. Be prepared with the information that you need to meet, greet, and engage. Find the information that you need to know to talk with the people about themselves. And additionally, be prepared to share the information that you want others to know about you. But certainly, you need to be prepared to answer in an engaging way questions like, what do you do for work? What do you think about the speech? What part of the speech resonated more with you? And what do you want to accomplish for being here? What are your biggest accomplishments? And what do you feel proud of? If you are in a networking event and you are asked, what are you proud of? What would be your response? I leave that for you to reflect. We want to reflect about what type of networking events will add value to the area that I want to focus on. If I want to learn more about a book writing, for example, the events that I need to search for are events organized by book writers and for book writers, and it opens up another range of variables. Will I attempt to participate on fictional or non-fictional book writing conferences, for example? Are there opportunities to meet agents, editorials, and promoters? What are the topics that I will be interested in researching about to engage effectively in conversations with the people that I want to connect with? People enjoy talking about themselves, guys. You want to know key information about the people who are going to be present in that event. What books have they published if you are talking with a writer? And now I will disclose the fifth step to be successful at your next networking event. So here, guys, you want to know what's your outcome. You want to know what is that thing that you want to get out of your participation in that event. Probably you have heard this before, and I say it one more time. You want to know your ideal outcome before the event happens. What do you want to get out of it? Information. What type of information do you want to get? Information about the sponsors, information about the speakers, information that the speakers are sharing or going to deliver in the event. Do you want to go and get as many contacts as you can? Or maybe you want to get the contacts that you really want in your network. If so, you want to make sure that you spend a great deal of time with the people that you are more interested in bringing to your network. That's the fact. What other possible outcomes would you like to get from networking events? Perhaps you want to get investors in your business ideas and products. Do you want to close deals? Get a job? This is gold, guys. This is the type of information that people pay 6 and 7 figures to be coached because people want to close deals, make businesses, and get jobs. And this is the next level of networking beyond the contact. What is that thing that you want to accomplish by participating in these type of events? Or are you going there only for the entertainment? I want to ask you, beyond the preparation that I disclosed on the first 4 points, you want to be prepared according to the ideal outcome that you pursue. Maybe you are an introvert with an extraordinary business idea, and you know that by being in certain events, you have more opportunities to meet people who can buy your idea. You want to get coached to learn what to say, what not to say, what to speak and who to speak with, and how to sell your ideas. They are sharks that have been in the market longer than you, and they want to get your idea without paying a cent for it. It doesn't matter if they have the money or not. It doesn't matter if the idea is good or extraordinary. If you are not prepared to navigate those waters to show the carrot and close the deal right there in the moment, then it may turn more complicated later in time. I am sure that you have a good idea that you want to exploit. The point of the matter is getting prepared to jump onto the stage and sell it to the right person in the right moment. Or set yourself as a worthy investment. Do you want a job? Do you want a promotion? Do you want a business partner? How well prepared are you to make an impact and getting the contacts and the attention of that person that you want to make business with? This is gold, guys. Let's recap. Before I say goodbye for now, let's recap. 5 steps to get prepared to succeed at networking. Step number 1, engage in a self-assessment process. Look at your current network and how are they influencing your results. Step number 2, research what events in your field of interest are happening now so you can make a list to network. Step 3, research and stalk. The people that you want to add to your network, you want to research and stalk. Safety disclaimer. Don't be a creepy researching thing that are unrelated to your networking goal. Step number 4, take the courage pill. Assess your readiness, your personality, and adopt the strategies that I gave you to start your networking journey. I would recommend to find a coach or a mentor who can guide you and work with you on building confidence and get prepared. Be ready for your next networking event. Certainly, you will need to invest to get the best results that you can possibly obtain. In today's world, expertise in this area is coming with a cost. Step number 5, know your outcome. What do you want to get out of the networking journey that you are starting today? What is the ideal outcome for which you are ready to invest in coaching and mentoring to succeed at your career, your business, or upgrading your network? Thank you very much, guys, for being here with me today. I hope that I add value to you, and I want to acknowledge you for being present and interested in learning these important components for your personal development and professional growth. Please leave your comments and questions in the comment box and share this content with your contacts. Share it in your social media channels, and I will see you next week with more high quality content to help you overcome the challenges and create the outcomes that you want to improve the quality of your life. See you next week. Ciao.